starring with Danny DeVito in Twins, would you welcome Arnold Schwarzenegger? Good to see you. Thanks for coming again.
Thank you.
You know, Bet was telling me you two had never met until this very moment.
That's right, and it's really a great pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
This is such a talented woman.
Isn't she, though?
I would love to work with you. Absolutely. I tell you, she's terrific.
Well, why shouldn't you work with her? Now, you've done Conan, you've done all those type of things. Now you're doing a comedy. Why not a musical?
A musical?
Musical?
Oh, no. Listen, in Twins, in my film Twins, I sing. And I tell you, it is hilarious.
Is it bad?
I can sing. But it works because the character that I play is very naive and he hasn't had much experience in singing, so it works. But I mean, I would never be able to sing with Pat, no way. You would start crying, believe me.
Was it painful for you when you had to sing? I mean...
It was embarrassing. Yeah. I mean, you can imagine, here's the whole airplane it was a scene in an airplane, and I had to start singing and everyone would start turning around and I didn't even know that I had to sing. Mm-hmm. And Ivan Reitman, who is, of course, a terrific director, he comes to me just before the scene, and he says, Arnold, by the way, I want you to sing really loud this song, Yakety Yak, Don't Talk Back,
Oh, sure.
So,
one of my all-time favorites.
We know it's a song.
So I'm sitting there, I said, you mean it, or is this just a joke?
Yeah.
He says, no, it's very important, you got to sing. And
I'm going to go see the picture just for that alone.
Yeah, you got
no other reason. When you grew up in Austria as a kid, did you believe in Santa Claus?
Oh, yes. I mean, as a matter of fact, we celebrate a little bit differently than in America. We have like they call it a Christkindl, which is the Christ's child.
Right.
Not a Santa Claus. And it comes in, flying in, and bringing the Christmas tree and all this kind of thing. So what our parents had us do is, they took us to a different room, and we looked out the window for hours, watching if this Christ child is flying in and bringing all the gifts. Mm-hmm. And while we were looking for hours, my father will fix up the Christmas tree with my mother in the next room. So then all of a sudden, within 2-3 hours, the bell will ring, and we will run in, and here's this beautiful Christmas tree with all the gifts underneath. And he would say, didn't you see her coming in? He says, yeah, we saw her. And we were starting arguing, my brother and I. Who saw her?
You go with us, huh?
Yeah, it was great. But then eventually, we caught my father bringing home the Christmas tree, carrying it on his shoulders, so then it was over, the belief of Christkindl.
But it's nice at the time.
Oh, it was wonderful, yeah. It's just really nice. As a matter of fact, we filmed a Christmas special with the Special Olympians up in Hyannisport 2 weeks ago with Danny DeVito and Mike Tyson and Barbara Mandrell and so on. So it really brought back all those memories because the scene was where I chopped down a Christmas tree and brought it in and put it up there in front of the Shriver's house and all this kind of thing. It was a fun thing.
Okay, now, we're not going to see the singing scene, are we, tonight? We have a little clip from Twins. This is not the singing scene.
This is a scene that you're going to see, which is where Danny is teaching me how to waltz.
The waltz?
To waltz, yes.
Because you play brothers.
And we play, the twins, and he's telling me that the night is the night where I have my first date. Uh-huh. And I, of course, play a virgin in this movie. And so you see, you see in this film...
That was kind of a stretch for you, wasn't it?
It was... it was, I tell you. It was, and then also my first love scene. It was really funny, as a matter of fact, because my wife was at home. And at night when I came home and she said to me, she says, so how was it, your love scene with this Kelly Preston? And of course, I'm no fool. I said, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was such hard work, And then, something else, they had the stunt guy do all the work for me. Sure. I had nothing to do with it, all those kind of things. So, but he's teaching me how to dance. That's what you're seeing.
Watch the monitor. From Twins.
When I really want to romance a girl, I waltz with her.
You mean like Strauss?
Yeah, it turns me into putty in your hands. Come on, let's assume the dance position. I give you a couple of perters.
I really appreciate that, Vincent.
All right, hope nobody's looking in the window. Here, Come on, like this. Here you go. Put your feet by my feet. Come on. Let's go. Here. By my feet, not on my feet. Thanks very much.
Sorry, Vincent.
Minor oversight there. Okay, grab my hand. Come on. Yeah. Ease up, tiny bit. Let the blood flow through the fingers. Come on, that's it. Relax.
I'm just nervous.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Don't. No. Look, see what you're doing with your teeth there, Jules?
Yeah.
You're grinding them. Don't grind your teeth, man. Don't grind your teeth.
This must have been fun for you. What a complete change.
It was a total change, and it was really I was very fortunate because I had right away one of the best, if not the best, comedy director.
Yeah.
Ivan Reitman directed, and Danny DeVito, of course, has been in the comedy
very
business
funny man.
for so long. So I had really a good partner there and a good director. So I was really safe, and it was really a fortunate thing. You know, we opened up last week. We are #1 at the box office. And I'm very happy about that because there's so many great comedies out right now. You know, everyone is out there competing, and being #1 for the first time having done a comedy, so I'm very happy about
When
that.
it's going well.
Yes.
Going well, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Twins, of course, is open all over the country already.
That's right.
Good. I'm going to go see it. It looks like a fun picture.
Thank you very much.
And Beaches opens in New York the 21st of December.